You previously described Donald Trump as a friend. Are you concerned that your closeness with the president could damage your chances in the eyes of the electorate?
Look, I didn't choose this war. The Americans and Israelis chose it. But I think the Prime Minister was completely wrong to deny the use of Diego Garcia in the early days. I think we've sort of managed to upset the Americans, upset most of the Middle East, upset Cyprus. We've learned we haven't got a Royal Navy that frankly is worth a candle. 3 weeks and 1 day to get HMS Dragon down to defend British sovereign territory, and now it's gone back into dock. So a lot's happened over the course of the last few weeks, and yes, I didn't approve of Trump's language, but it's typical of him. Up the ante ahead of doing a deal.
Are you saying that you would have let America, in hindsight, use our bases to attack rather than for defence?
I said that right at the very start.
Yeah.
Do you know something? If we've learned anything in the last month, it is that Britain is defenceless without America.
Have you spoken with the president at all since the conflict?
No, I haven't. I spoke to him earlier this year. I've not spoken to him since. It's his war. You know, we're involved because rockets have been fired at British bases. We can't pretend it's not happening, but we're not going to get involved directly. But denying America use of those bases has caused a rift between us and America that from our perspective is actually very dangerous. And by the way, it doesn't matter whether it's Trump as president or Biden as president, this relationship with America matters.
Given his comments about threats to wipe out their civilisation, would you have not wanted to maybe step in, as he's a friend, as you call him a friend, and say to him, maybe it's time to tone it down?
I've said that to him a few times over the years on several issues. That's his style, that's the way he does things, and it's something that most people in Britain find difficult to get a handle on.
Do you think his language has changed since the conflict started?
Yes, he's showing frustration. I think the use of bad language, the message yesterday shows a deeply frustrated American president. And my sense, from talking to people in and around the White House, is that he was given a scenario by the so-called experts that was slightly more optimistic than it's turned out to be. And maybe Venezuela, the real success of Venezuela gave the Americans a slight degree of overconfidence.
Does he need better advisors then?
Well, who's to say? If the primary purpose of this was to stop Iran getting a nuclear bomb, then I still believe that it was the right thing to do.
There's been reports that Reform has been cold calling members of the public and asking them to stand as paper candidates.
Can you think of anything more ludicrous than going through the phone book and saying, please would you be a candidate? It's absolute rot.
So the Guardian has said that one of their reporters was cold called and...
Well, if one of their reporters is a paid-up member of the party, masquerading as a supporter, when in fact they're not, that's why they would have got a phone call.
Do you think paper candidates are fair on voters? Do you not think people should be able to vote for somebody should want to represent them?
Do you think the Conservative Party standing in Sunderland expect their candidates to win? Of course they don't. Or Labour candidates standing in rural Oxfordshire? Of course not. All parties have candidates that are target seats and candidates that are not target seats. The real challenge is finding 5,000 candidates. And nominations will close tomorrow afternoon, and we'll see where all the parties are. I would suggest that actually you'll see a lot of the big parties struggling to fill full lists.
Just on recent polling, YouGov had a polling...
YouGov are utterly discredited. Their share price is down 85% from its highs. They haven't just been criticised by me. There was an independent poll done recently by YouGov into Christian churches, where YouGov had to hold their hands up and say they got it wrong. YouGov was the gold standard of polling. It has now completely lost its way.
On that polling, though, is Reform posed a threat by Restore Britain?
Well, Restore Britain are not standing in these elections, and I think they have 9 candidates standing as Great Yarmouth First. Politics isn't just about ideas. And by the way, their party's ideas officially are exactly the same as ours. Exactly the same as ours. Politics is about money, structure, organisation, discipline, and all of those things. It is much harder to form a brand new political party and have success. And you know what? I'm going to say to you, I can't do it modestly, but I'm pretty much the only person in modern times that has set up new political parties from scratch that have achieved success. It is a very, very difficult thing to do.
Do you not think Rupert Lowe has the same level of charisma then?
I'll leave you to be the judge of that.
So far, so good. Yeah. This is good for show. They're good to make
I love what you're doing. We'll get you in office.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Are you 18 yet?
No. Oh, yeah, we are.
Yeah, we
are.
No, it's a very good point. Yeah. I will. Hello there. Hi. How are you? All right. Good. Sorry to see you. That's good. Yeah. No. Fair point. Yeah. Fair point.
Thank you.
He was making the point. Yeah. No, listen, I've got the point.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
There you go. Can I take one as well, please? Yeah. That'd be nice. There you go. There you go.
Yeah. Well, remember to vote for us in a couple of weeks' time.
Yes, I will.
Brilliant.
I will.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, shame you, disgusting racist, really not necessary.
Well done.
Really not
Well
necessary.
done, I agree with you.
Disgraceful, racist.
Hang on, we've lost the.
We've lost that one. Let's hold that one down.
That's it.
Lovely, that's the one. Nigel, to me again.
No worries. You're welcome.
Can't say.
Keep on doing what you're doing.
Thank you very much.
No worries. You take care. Nice to see you. Oh, you're lovely and warm. Really lovely and
That
warm.
is very, very sweet.
Business rates.
Yeah.
I've gone up an extra £3,000. It might well be
But maybe not for some time. Cheers, everybody.
And Nigel, here we go, sir. Just looking up, sir. There you go. And to me, Nigel, just holding the pint up. Lovely.